Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Brandon here, and today we're giving you our first impressions of the Springfield Armory Echelon. Alright, we're going to get our first shots with the Springfield Armory Echelon. I see here we do have a Sheriff X300 on it just for holster purposes, and we are also currently reviewing the OLED O sight. So we're going to see, hopefully that holds up for a while. Alright. First thing I notice right away is the grip angle is quite aggressive compared to 1911 style. I can't see the dot at all actually. Alright.
You said the sight wasn't on?
No, the sight was like super dim, and then I lost it in the sun.
Okay, I was like,
and
you
then
like threw 3 shots. So,
what I noticed right away was the grip angle. I'm actually forcing myself to like push it down because the die is kind of high up. Not as much as a Glock, but I'd say definitely a little more aggressive than 1911 grip angle there. So I definitely need to work that out a little more. Just touching the serrations and the trigger itself, serrations are really good. No issue with it whatsoever. I think these are actually very good for Springfield Armory. The trigger, definitely something to get used to. It's a little mushy, I'd say. Doesn't have a clean brake, doesn't have that rolling brake feel that I'm not the biggest fan of, but I don't think it's the worst trigger out there. It's really not bad at all. Last thing I'll bring up for this part is the grip texture. It actually has the exact same grip texture, I think, as the Hellcat Pro from Springfield Armory, but I will say that for some reason, this one feels a little more grippy compared to the Hellcat Pro. I don't know if it's because the grip is a little bit wider. It does have different backstrap. This is a medium one, I believe. And on top of that, they also made the grip texture go a little high as well for people, which I do like that on both sides. That's really good. And one thing you notice too right here is the grip texture is also on like a thumb ledge almost. So for those of you that like the thumbs forward grip, that will definitely help you out. Even on the takedown lever, it's on there as well. So I think so far, first shots, I'm pretty impressed with the Echelon. It's really nice.
So right off the bat, the serrations feel really good after just racking it. I think these are probably one of the best in the industry that you get like from the factory. So here we go, first shot. Actually, don't mind the grip angle. I feel like it's similar to the Hellcat Pro in terms of the grip angle, which I actually am carrying. And I've been also running a Glock recently, so in terms of grip angle, yeah, it does feel pretty similar to a Glock. It's actually not as aggressive because I know on the Glock I actually have to full lock in my wrist flexibility. This one, like, I'm not actually full locked, but just very close, like ever so slightly off. But recoil, I thought it felt pretty good. I felt like, yeah, honestly, it's the same texture, like Brandon said before, as a Hellcat Pro. I can also confirm because that's my carry. But because, like, I don't know if it's the circumference or the width, that it feels like a lot more secure in my hands. The front textures up here, I didn't really utilize that because I'm not really a thumbs forward shooter, but I do enjoy that the grip texture runs all the way to the top.
Whoa, where's the dot at? Oh, it is a higher grip angle. Yeah, right off the bat, I couldn't find the dot, but honestly, it's not too bad once I found it. I was just gonna lock in my wrist a little bit more. It shot pretty good, actually, for a full-size gun. The trigger, like the other guys said, it is a little mushy compared to other guns, but I don't mind it. I'm excited to try it a little bit more out throughout the day.
186.
183.
183. 1 Charlie.
Zay, 1436.
Oh man.
Oh, 1419. So 3 Charlies, I think. 5 out.
Starting with the specs of the Echelon, it has a 4.5-inch cold hammer forged barrel with a 110 twist. The slide is billet machined, and they're both coated with a black melanite finish. The Echelon comes optic ready. The overall length is going to be 8 inches, while the grip width is going to be 1.2 inches. So the Echelon will come with 2 magazines, comes with one 17-round and one 20-round mag. Overall height with the magazines in is going to be 5.5 inches with the flush mag and 6.5 inches with the and the extended mag is going to be 6.5 inches. The overall weight of the gun is going to be about 24 ounces, and the MSRP of the Echelon is going to be $680. So talking about the grip itself, it does have multiple back straps. It comes with a small, medium, and large. The one we have on here right now is going to be the medium. It's pretty easy to swap it out. We're not going to show that on YouTube because they don't like that. Regarding the grip texture itself, it has the exact same grip texture as the Hellcat and Hellcat Pro, the adaptive grip texture. So the more you bite down on it, the more it's supposed to grip back on your hand. One thing you'll notice as well is that Springfield actually listens to their shooters. They actually put more texture up a little bit higher, which is what we always want. On top of that, they actually have grip texture over here on the sides where the takedown lever is, and for a thumb ledge. So very good job on their part. You can even see they even have it on the magazine release as well. And cool part too is it's actually on both sides, so if you're a left-hand shooter, there's still a thumb wedge there for you. Another thing we noticed regarding the grip texture is they actually add some texture on here at the bottom of the trigger guard, including a little undercut there. Another thing you notice too is there's actually grip texture on the front of the trigger guard, in case you're into that. And lastly, they actually went above and beyond and add grip texture in the place you would never think of, on the guide rod.
So onto the side controls. If you look here, it has a side release that's like pretty close to the back, so if you have small hands, it's pretty easy to reach, as well as the mag release right here, which is slightly protruded, so it's easier to defeat. As well, it has some texture there for some reference. As well, if you're a left-hand shooter, they don't discriminate here. They have the exact same size side release there, and mag release. Moving up, we have the sights. We'll talk about the irons. So it features a U-notch rear with a white outline. Also, the front is tritium night sights with a bright green front. It also glows in the dark. I'm not really an iron shooter, but I do notice that it does glow in the dark quite well. So if you do shoot irons, is pretty noticeable, and it's easy to find your front sight. Now that we've taken care of the front sights, moving on to what makes the Echelon really unique is their variable interface system. The variable interface system, aka VIS, is their optic mounting system that they have in place. And what they really do is they give you like a specific amount of screw sets they have. I can't really show that on camera because YouTube will destroy us for that. But you can basically direct mount every optic out there except ones that require a doctor plate, such as the Holostone 509T, Acro B2, or Steiner MPS.
For the serrations, the Echelon has really deep cuts in the front and on the back side. It has 5 cuts on the front, 3 in the back, and also has hooks here so you can slingshot to rack it. So moving down here to the trigger, it's going to be a bladed safety trigger with a trigger pull of about 5 pounds. It has a pretty short travel to the brake, and it has a rolling brake. It also has a pretty short reset for next following up shots. So the cool thing about Echelon is that Springfield took a page out of 6 Hour's book and basically recreated the FCU system. So their own system called COGS, which is COG, which stands for Central Operating Group. It's basically the serialized housing of this firearm. So you're able to take off the grip and it opens a plethora of aftermarket support items.
Ooh, I don't know. Is that a line breaker?
That's a line break.
It is a line breaker. The Council of Line Breakers approves. Look at that. That's a 166 on his first try.
196 with 2 Charlies. 224.
Man.
I think that was clean though.
It was.
Clean. First one went high.
Oh. The f. Oh. When I went for the. When I married it, I hit the mag release. Interesting. Because it was already seated all the way. Yeah. $194. You got it.
Jeez. First try.
Clean in a 208.
I confirmed too much. That was 109.
185.
There it is.
Clean.
Slowed that one down pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 196 consistently.
Guys, 2 Charlies again. What is happening?
Going upward.
All right, guys, so that was our first impressions with the Springfield Armory Echelon. We didn't know they actually brought a comp version as well. Maybe we get that on the channel for you guys to check out. We'll also bring out our full review, 1,000 round review on this farm in the future, so be sure to check that out in the next few weeks. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification to stay updated with our content and make new videos every single week. Also, if you want to help support the channel, we have a Patreon in the link in the description down below. I will be adding more content too in the future. Please help us. We're poor. And with that, don't forget to get out to the range, get good so you can stay good, and we'll see you in the next one.
Damn.
In a 103, too slow.
It stuttered. I was like, what the fuck?
Man.
Oh, why does it keep happening? It's fully seated, and I keep releasing the magazine. I keep slapping the mag release. The mag release is too good.
Yeah, only a real shooter blames his gun, by the way.
Hey, man.